My name is Be Divine. I am the voice of the flame, and I am here to transfer remembrance keys of your origins to you. Every single soul on this planet has the ability to amplify and awaken the hardened parts of themselves that have been lost through eons of time and space, through lifetime after lifetime of struggle, of pain, of being betrayed, of going through times where things needed to be hidden. And you may have echoed this in your current timeline of having to keep your mouth shut and keeping things hidden from family, from friends, from those who were not really there for you, or you did not want to upset anybody else. I hear countless people who have come to me over the last 30 plus years complaining about their children, about their life, about the trajectory of their life, complaining about their connection with spirit or lack thereof, complaining about family members who don't understand the pathway. Even abusive situations and traumatic events that not even counselors were able to help these people with. As I begin to speak, what this is doing to you is an awakening of many, many, many lost lifetimes of having absolute and complete divine knowledge of all that is, was, and ever will be. When you awaken the energy of the Soulfire Codex within your being, these are active transmissions. This energy is unlike any other spiritual practice because it's not something that is given to you and fades away. It is something that is amplified within your being through acceptance. The amount of people throughout the lifetime of doing things in the traditional spiritual ways who are dying to open up more about who they are, where they're from and where they're going, and who are still hung up on the same old issues is astounding. When you work with the energy of the scrolls, the voice of the flame, if you become the flame bearer once again, you will find a harmonic convergence begins to happen within you. Things will happen to those around you, yes, by proxy, but this is primarily about you. The old tools of spirituality, tarot readings, readers, Reiki healers, mediums, whatever it is, have nothing on what's truly within each one of you. You're having an awakening of your own prophecy. You're understanding what grid walking is and timeline seeing is, and be able to amplify this energy, this flame within yourself. And it's something that continues to grow. It is not something that you are tuned to and then this fades away. It continues to grow. I have spent my entire life trying to help people, and over the last 35 years doing it professionally, and since 1990 continue to have my own struggles also, and since 2022 creating an academy to teach everything I know as far as healing and the old methods, etc., and still finding that some people do not understand that they already have all within, because it has not been amplified before in the right ways. The echo and the timeline disruptions of doubt and fear and loss of control and unhealed part of the self continue to be the loudest voice for many people. Now there is a method. The method awakens through voice codes. So I'm going to read something to you here. Okay. One moment. I'm also going to help with some animal codes that you can work with your own animals for healing and understanding. But first, hear this. You may not remember writing it, but deep inside there is a flame in you that holds everything that you came here to be. Before you were born, before you were named, before a single system ever touched your mind, you knew. You knew your mission, you knew your tone, you knew why you came. But this world, it taught you to forget. It taught you to ask for proof instead of presence, to follow programs instead of listening to the flame, to feel your own power because others hadn't found theirs. What I'm here to do is not to teach you. I'm not here to give you one more method, tool, or title. I'm here to ignite what's already written within you, which has been laying dormant for a very long time. You don't need another system to tell you who you are. You need permission to burn down everything that isn't. When I speak and you feel something stir, that's your truth waking up. That's your soul memory realigning. That's your timeline cracking open to make room for who you've always been. And already there have been so many emails sent to me about people who suddenly have clarity, suddenly a change happened, suddenly a miracle occurred. So this is already igniting the souls of many on the planet. You don't have to understand it all, any of it. You don't have to get it with your head. It's not how it works. You just have to listen. You have to let it sink in. Let it shake you. Let it clear the static. You came here with sacred instructions. They're not gone. They're only waiting for your voice. So if you felt like no one ever saw you, if your wisdom felt too deep, your knowing too fast, your presence too much, then let me tell you, you were never too much. You were just on time for a world that forgot what real remembrance feels like. Now is when we reclaim it. Now is when we speak it. Now is when we stop apologizing for what we are. I don't lead to be followed. I lead to awaken the ones who forgot they came here to lead too. This isn't about belief. This is the sacred fire that lives behind your eyes. And when it burns clear, everything false falls away. This is a living, breathing transmission. I am Be Divine, voice of the flame. If you feel the flame, put a flame in the comments so I know where you are. And I will also create some codes for the animals and for pets in particular. Thanks for listening. Bye for now.